And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did, can he put it away? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a... hits one! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
He's got the shot away! He can get that clear. And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Can he get it through? Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, it's come loose. And he'll shoot here. Lewandowski. Now that's well seen too. And it's Griezmann. It's Lewandowski! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Pinches it off him. Iniesta.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Neymar! And the follow-up! And he's heaved it away. No way through. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they've got a throw. Messi. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Maradona. Lewandowski. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lewandowski. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's through here. And this is Neymar. There's the hit! Superb goal!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
I'm afraid to tell
No,
you
well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Coming on the field is number 2.
Here we go again then. Knocks it out wide. Bellingham. And Araujo. And he welcomes it in. Maradona. Lewandowski. And the shot! Goal!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Lewandowski really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has been slung
The
wide.
attendance for this match was 72,360.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Picked out brilliantly. It's Lewandowski! Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Maradona. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Maradona. Looking for the run. Oh, good read. Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. Great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Maradona. Griezmann. Now who's going to be first to this? And that's been won straight back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pedraza. And it's Iniesta. And that's been intercepted. And it's Maradona. He's shifting through the gears here. Has a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Neymar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Spread it left. He's found a way through.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Griezmann, forwards and with intent. He is through here. Shapes to shoot. He can pounce on that. There's a goal. Tying minutes, and we're all square again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Barcelona displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Lewandowski. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi. Rudiger gets it away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Passing is crisp and sharp. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Security start for each block.
We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, The only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Rudiger.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Substitution in progress.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Defending of the desperate variety. Nicely weighted ball. And Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Ferran Torres, Guti.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Sergio Ramos spots it and intercepts. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. And he has done his bit.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Ferran Torres, next in line, and here he is. 1-1.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Maradona is the man who's second in line. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Benzema is the second man to step up for his team.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
The third man in the queue. Nerves, what nerves?
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Vinicius Junior is third in line. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Barcelona are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And that doubles their lead. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? What poise! What noise!
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And that has lifted the roof. Barcelona fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action.
Oh, commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Messi. Speculative strike. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Stoichkov, and he welcomes it in. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, it's played. And a header! And he's taking no chances there. Could move up a gear here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Caught offside that time. Fires from distance. Now, who's going to be first to this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Al Nassr finding their passes. White. White. Now it's Messi. That's a throw. White. Van Nistelrooy.
There will be 1 minute
Shin
at a
to shin,
time.
bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And we've reached half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Mbappe. Costa Curta. Rodri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Rodri. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Stoichkov. Still just a single goal between the sides. Nicely spread. And that's a throw-in. Pinches it off him.
The attendance for this
Well,
match
this
was
is exactly the approach they have to take now,
71,898.
Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether...
Shot a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Look, this is so frustrating, passing without any end product.
Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And Stoichkov! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Decent hit! They've done it! Right back in the game! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gently done.
Added minute.
He's in a good position here. And the shot! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that means just one thing. So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see, there's
and
been a
welcome to
terrific
today's
atmosphere
match.
here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the pass is intercepted. Van Nistelrooy. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having come...
He's had a hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game. Well, this is certainly one change that gets the juices flowing.
It's a...
And Van Nistelrooy! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckham. Beckham! Now could fall kindly. They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Al Nassr get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looking tidy in possession here. Messi. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu cuts out the pass. Costa Curta. Stoichkov chasing after it. De Bruyne. And it's Beckham. Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he get it through? Rodri. Interesting ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking to hit the front line. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. De Bruyne. Out to the right.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Stoichkov. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Perez. He's shift chance! Oh, taken with style! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He's picked his way through. He's in a good... And Van Nistelrooy! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
De Bruyne. And out to safety. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Perez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely worked.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played towards the front line. And there is the half-time whistle.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support from our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitution on the field, number 17, De Bruyne, coming on to replace him.
There's the start of the second half.
10, Griezmann.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And we have our very first corner. And the header! Harmlessly behind. Rodri. For Messi. Cafu. Now it's Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Van Nistelrooy! And he's gone looking for safety.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Perez in acres of space out wide. Loose pass, and they could be in. Cafu. Griezmann. Rodri does well to get it back. And that's been won straight back. And Stoichkov! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross from goes in for the header! And he hits the net!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's going for goal! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! And they've got their lead back.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Al Nassr take the lead. Pass somewhat off target. Griezmann. And it's Beckham. Messi. Rodri. And it's Stoichkov. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Al Nassr clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rummenigge. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Beckham. To Messi. Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking for the runner.
Al Nassr certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Stoichkov. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Terrific header. He's scored. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't...
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties.
All the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. And he puts them one up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Stoichkov is the next to run the gauntlet. One-one.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Van Nistelrooy is second man up. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
And stepping up, the skipper.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Al Nassr from one behind. Top corner, brilliant penalty.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
The third man in the queue. And he sticks it away.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Al Nassr are looking to him to tie things up.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Pires is the fourth man to step up. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Al Nassr are looking to save match point. Yes, that's how you do it.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Rummenigge just needs to keep his nerve here. That's won it! So in the end they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see, there's
and
been
welcome
a
to
terrific
today's match.
atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So that's got things underway. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He'll try from distance. Oh, good read. Caught offside that time. And he's intervened well there. And the defence can get it clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Jorginho. It's run loose here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Through to the goalkeeper. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. Well, there's the clearance. Still goalless. Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted. Lobbed in behind. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Stoichkov. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Van Bouten has good running with the ball. He's picked his way through. Ronaldinho, can he put it away? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. pretty robust defending.
And he cuts out the supply. Cafu is there to clear. Now it's Rivaldo. And it's played forward. Now that looks a decent ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. In with a header! They've scored! Guti with a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. So what can they conjure from this one? An opportunity then to pull clear here. Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
2 added minutes has been
Played right
completed.
into his path. Messi! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected.
He's had a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. Guti, well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears. There's the shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! He will be livid with himself. Defending was strong and firm. Stoichkov. So what can they make of this? And here's Rivaldo. No way through.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a good run down the right. And that interception was most necessary.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Oh, he's bustling through here. Van Belten, Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Gets his pass away. Ronaldinho. He is through here. Ronaldinho's delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Belts one.
Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Substitution on the field, number 66.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 13, Jorginho. Number 20, Guti. Coming on the field, number
And it's
5,
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away,
number
and he's
7,
had it nicked away.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number
That's
8,
been intercepted.
Leclerc.
Spread neatly.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Erling Haaland.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Davids.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He has found the way through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's been shifted off it. Araujo. That's a good ball played into space. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe! And the flag has stayed down. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's running through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Played out to the right. Araujo. Oh, that's a key interception. Diaby hurtling down that right flank. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening.
Hello,
As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So, a breakthrough already. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nico Williams. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's onside. Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. He's free, he has got space. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Wriggles his way through. He's found some space. And it's hoisted clear. Davids! So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nico Williams. Now it's Guti. He's shifting through the gears here. Kaka. For Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! Scholes. Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that.
Big chance! And the follow-up!
Stoichkov is flagged offside. Scholes. Now Davids. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Stoichkov! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that's wonderful alertness.
Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into...
And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
There's the start of the second half.
Is number 9.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Fernando Torres. Chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Thinks one through. And Torres! Torres! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's in! It's Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
550.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. White. He's picked his way through. Heads it! Caught offside that time.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, good read. And it's Stoichkov. Well seen, saw that coming. And that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Stoichkov.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances.
Messi! Mighty close.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Torres gets flagged offside. And he's intervened well there. He won't be happy with that one. And the counter is on. He is through here. Great hit! Played out to the right. And the shot! Defending of the desperate variety.
Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Well timed, excellent interception. Played back in.
Can
he get it through? Can he put it away? It's in! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then?